Hi, good day to everyone. This is Michael and welcome again to BDO Nomura Pinoy Investor Facebook Group. This group was created to help Filipinos on how to invest in the Philippine stock market using BDO Nomura as a stock online broker and share on how to use the BDO Nomura platform. But before we proceed with our next presentation, we will be answering some questions from our group mates. So question from our group mates. Number 1, pwede po ba ang video kabayan savings account ko ang enroll ko for video Nomura? How about yung dollar account? So answer is yes, as long as na-enroll mo na yung video kabayan savings account mo sa video online banking, then pwede ka na po mag-open ng video Nomura account. And for dollar account, not allowed because PSE stock market is using peso currency. Number 2, may charge or transaction fees po ba kapag nag-fund? Answer is no. Number 3, halimbawa po may 20k ka sa Nomura, nagstay na for 2 to 3 years. Hindi na dagdagan, okay lang din po ba yon? Answer is, I think okay naman. But remember, as we will check the BDO Nomura Trading Agreement, it states that kapag walang transaction yung account mo for a year, then it will be considered as inactive. And more than 3 years, then magiging dormant yung account mo. But if you buy company or companies that gives dividends yearly, and your BDO Nomura account receives dividends, then your account will be still active because it's considered as transaction, no? Pero kung inactive na, just notify BN support to reactivate your account. Okay? Number 4, how to start investing. What should I do first? Saan po maganda mag-invest? So answer is, I suggest aral muna at investigate bago ka mag-invest. Then kapag okay ka na, then take action. Saan maganda? Lahat naman maganda. But still, it will depends on your risk profile at kung ano yung mas gugustuhin mo at paniniwalaan mo. Number 5, paano mo malalaman kung yung funding mo is pumasok na sa account mo? So, answer is just open your BDO Nomura account, then go to trading platform. In order pad, dito mo makikita yung balance mo or kung yung fund mo is pumasok na. Okay? Then, pangalawa sa equities portfolio, dito naman. Okay, so far ito lang yung mga questions ng group natin. Then let's go to the presentation. So this short presentation was made intended to help the group to understand how to use the BDO Nomura platform in terms of buying stocks. So let's go to BDO Nomura webpage. Then dito sa webpage, no, click lang natin yung online trading login, then click login. So it will go to this page asking for the username, password, then login. So we will just wait for the one-time password will be sent by BDO to our registered mobile phone number. If we receive it, just enter here, then click submit. So we already entered the BDO Nomura main platform. To enter trading platform, just choose and click on trade. So ito na po yung ating BDO Nomura trading platform. So it will shows the code screen. We have the bid-ask pad. It shows at least the first 5 bid-ask price in a certain bid and ask quantity. We can see here the number of trader buying in a specific bid price and quantity, and also the number of traders selling or offering in a specific ask price and quantity. Then the order pad. So dito sa trading platform, no, we will see the code screen. So explain natin yung mga nakikita natin dyan. So we have the stock code and company name. We have the closing price of the previous trading day. We have the tentative highest price within the day. We have the tentative lowest price within the day. We have the bid quantity is the number of quantity in the certain bid price. So yung bid naman is the buying price. This will display the highest bid price from the bid ask pad. So ito yun, no? Okay. Then we have the ask is the selling or offer price. This will display the lowest ask price from the bid ask pad. So ito naman yun, no? Okay, so yung ask quantity is the number of quantity in the certain ask price. We have the last, the stock price in a specific market time. We have change. Change is difference between the close and the last price. This indicates the price movement. If green means the last price is higher than the close price, red means the last price is lower than the close price. So, yung volume is the buy and sell total volume. And TOP is the target opening price of the stock. Then yung TP, this is the trading phase, indicates status of market. So, kung ba, pre-open, open, recess, pre-close, close, etc. Okay? Then, stock buying. So, stock buying, marami nagtatanong, no? Which company do I need to buy? Any recommendation? Highly recommended ng nakarami is the Blue Chips Company. So, alam nyo naman yan, di ba? So, kung mabago kayo yung Blue Chips Company, so, yan yung makikita sa PSE Index. Tama ba? Yan. Yung di ba kinukuha nila yung PSE Index rate. So, yung nakalista doon sa PSE Index na mga companies, yun yung Blue Chips Company. Pagkakalam ko. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay? So, but BDO Nomura also has a stock recommendation and can be seen in the weekly wrap report. Then, ang tanong where we can find it. So, punta tayo dun sa BDO Nomura main page, main platform. Then, click natin yung market research. So, lalabas tong folder na to. So, ito yon, weekly report. So, this weekly report will be provided by BDO Nomura every Monday morning. So, diyan mo makikita yung listahan. 40 companies sa atin nakalagay doon. Then, yung rating nila, either buy, neutral, or no rating. Tapos, yung target price, no? But for me, it is not guaranteed. For me, sometimes it okay, sometimes it's not. So, depende na lang sa'yo. Okay? So, but how to buy stocks? So, going back again to the trading platform. So, kung alam mo may napili ka ng company, no? Kapag may napili ka ng company, so, punta tayo sa code screen. Type mo dito yung stock code. Halimbawa, napili mo CHP or CMEX. So, search mo. So, lalabas sa pinaka portion na to, no? Okay, yan. CMEX yan. Whatever na ilagay mo dyan. Kung ba nilagay mo dyan is Jollibee, JFC, di ba? Search mo. Lalabas dyan si JFC. But, dito sa sample natin, CHP nilagay natin. So, CHP din yung no? Then, kung gusto mong mag-order tayo, so, pwede mo i-double click yan. Pupunta ka agad yan dito. Or, click mo yan, then click mo yung buy. Then automatic yung order pad natin magiging color green yan, indicating that is a buy order. Okay? So, but how to place an order? So, punta tayo dun sa pinaka placing a buy order on the order pad. So, ito yung order pad natin. Lagi dahil natin titingnan na yung action buy. Kasi bibili natin. Pero mapapansin mo color green yun. So, indication of buy order. So, price. So, sa price, lagi mo titingnan yung first 5 buying price, no? Either gusto mo 759, lagay mo 759, 754. Ngayon, kung halimbawa nilagay mo 758, tapos ginawa mo na siyang buy talaga, kumbaga, nag-take action ka na ng buy. So, yung 758, papasok ka dito sa baba ng 759, no? 758, so doon sa lalim ng 759. So, di-display niya dyan yung nakalagay din dyan yung number of trader. Tapos yung bid buying quantity. So, halimbawa, 758 ka, no? Nilagay mo dyan 758 sa price. Tapos, nilagay mo dyan yung quantity. Halimbawa, 100. Tapos, in-execute mo yung order mo. So, pag na-queued yun, lalabas dito 758 sa ilalim ng 759. Then, yung 100 lalabas dito pagkataas ng 8.5. Then, yung dito naman 1 sa number of trader kasi ikaw yun. Pero itong presentation na to is just only introduction do sa platform. Siguro gagawa tayo ng separate presentation or video do sa actual buying talaga para at least makita niyo kung paano yung galaw, no? So, check din natin yung first 5 selling offering price, yung number of traders selling, then yung ask or selling offering quantity. But if you like to have the stock immediately, no, then you can just choose the lowest selling price, which is 7.5. Type mo na lang dyan 7.5. Okay? Then we have the units. So sa units, no, consider natin lagi, meron dyan normal board lot. So define natin normal board lot. Any amount of shares wholly divisible by a minimum board lot is considered board lot or either add lot. Kapag halimbawa, gusto mong mabuo, kasi yung bawa, meron kang 800 units, tapos yung price nung stocks mo is umabot na ng minimum board lot niya is 1,000. So bibili ka ngayon ng, para mabuo mong 1,000 yung stock mo, maging minimum board lot siya, bibili ka ng additional 200. So yung 200, yun yung papasok na add lot. Okay? So mag-set din tayo ng panibagong presentation dito para mas maintindihan natin yung add lot. So yung add lot is any amount of shares not wholly divisible by minimum board lot is considered an add lot. Okay? So, how do I know the normal minimum board lot per stock? So, sa PSE board lot, ito yun, no? Yung minimum board lot. So, yung papapansin mo, di ba yung price ni CHP is, dito, nakalagay, no? 7.75 hanggang 7.98, may 7.59 to 7.5, di ba? So, nag-range lang yan dito. Sa minimum price niya is 5, tas maximum niya is 9.99. So, ang minimum board lot niya is 100. And also, we can see it in the platform. So, we go back to the trading platform. Click mo yung CHP, no? Then, click mo yung stock info. Then, click mo ulit yung stock info na doon. Then, pupunta yun sa, may mag-open yung folder ng CMEX. Ito. Then, ito yung normal board lot niya. Okay? So, any stocks naman, no, any stock, pagka click mo yun doon, lalabas yung folder to, tapos i-display nyo dyan yung minimum board lot. Okay? So, going back to the order pad, so, halimbawa, lagay mo lang 200, kung halimbawa gusto mo order 2,000, nilagay mo 2,000 units. Then, sa validity naman, dalawa yung ginagamit natin sa validity. Usually dyan, yung day and GTC. So, explain natin yung day order that remain valid until the end of the trading day. So, ibig sabihin, kapag na-close yung market, hindi nag-match yung bid price mo sa stock price. So, yung transaction mo is ma-expired na, then yung nilagay mo na ponto doon is babalik lang din doon sa pinaka-balance mo sa account mo. Okay? Pero yung day, no, halimbawa, close na yung market. So, ngayon, close na yung market. Pwede tayo mag-place ng order for tomorrow. Pwede natin indicate ng day yung validity. Tapos yung transaction, within that day lang. Kung bukas yun, bukas lang siya. Okay? So, kapag hindi na naman nag-match yung price niya, so yung pinambili natin na amount, babalik lang din sa balance natin. Okay? So, GTC naman, good till cancel, order that will remain valid until canceled by the user or until it reach the set expiration date of the instrument. So, yung GTC, no, nag-place ako ng order ng January, tapos nag-price match lang siya nung March. Imagine mo ilang days yun. More than 60 days yun, Sabi nga, pag hindi mo kinancel, hindi siya magka-cancel. Then, mawawala lang yung is kapag nag-match na yung stock price dun sa bid price mo, automatic yon, filled na kagad yung order mo. Ibig sabihin, yung share na yon nabili mo, di ba? Then pag GTC usually ginagamit yan kung halimbawa alam mong bababa yung presyo. So GTC mo na lang para at least pag nag-match yung price mo, yung bid price mo dun sa stock price, di okay, pasok sa magpi-fill siya o papasok siya o mabibili mo yung stocks na yon. Okay? So, halimbawa, pili natin day, yung validity, no? So, dito mag-a-appear yung transaction cost, yung transaction natin, yung kung magkano lahat, yung 2,000 shares at 7.75 yung value niya, then it will also include the transaction fees. Then, okay ka na, enter mo yung trading pin mo, then click buy. Then, there will be a confirmation message that will appear here. Okay? So, question is, how to check and verify your buy order? And going back to the trading platform, punta lang tayo dito sa may order book, no? Ayan. Ayan, order book. Then, click natin yung order status. So, it will go to this one. I mean, mag-open yung folder ng order book. Doon makikita lahat ng orders mo, no? Orders mo. So, kita mo dyan yung buy, di ba? Ito, iba naman to, no? Sample lang to. Pero, same concept lang siya. So, pag sinabing filled, ibig sabihin, nabili mo na siya, no? But sometimes, the status will be pending, means still waiting in line. Queued means is already in place but waiting for price matching. So, mapapansin natin dito, dalawa yung validity ko, no? So, it means to say, yung GTC, na-filled na siya. Ibig sabihin, yung price, stock price niya, nag-match sa bid price ko. Kaya na-filled na siya. Okay? So, okay, the buy order is already filled. So the next question is how we can monitor and check if this stock's already in my portfolio. So going back to the trading platform again, click mo yung portfolio, then equities portfolio. Then equities portfolio folder will open. Then ito na lahat yung ano, no, yung nabili mong stocks. Ito sa akin, ito nabili ko. So, last March 20 pa to, no? So, yeah, March 20. So, define natin, no, kung anong meron dito. So, yan, makita mo yung stock name. Then, yung LACP is the last adjusted closing price. Closing price of the previous trading day. Yung quantity on hand, quantity of shares owned, yung quantity available, same with quantity on hand or quantity left after sell. Then, yung quantity queue, quantity placed on sell. Then, yung average price of all bought shares per stocks. Tapos yung last is the stock price in a specific market time. We have the market value. This is the product of the last price and the quantity on hand. Yung unrealized gain and loss, so indicates amount of gain or loss. So kapag green meaning gain. If last price is higher than the last adjusted closing price, no. Kapag red naman, ibig sabihin loss 'yon. If last price is lower than the last adjusted closing price. Then yung unrealized niyan, yung katabi ng unrealized gain loss, yan yung percentage of the gain or loss. Okay? So, paano mo malalaman yung total amount of investment mo o yung gain or loss mo sa platform? So, ito lang yan. Yan. Ito lang ho yun dito. So, total market value tsaka yung total gains. Ibig sabihin, kapag yung total gains loss mo is 0, so yung total market mo, yun yung pera mo. Pero kapag halimbawa, yung gain mo is, nag-gain ka ng halimbawa 1,000, so magandang doon ng 1,000 doon sa total market value. Doon sa ano mo. No? So, yun na yun. Pag loss naman, pagka loss naman, magbabawas naman siya doon. Okay? But, how to check all your orders per company? So, ang gagawin mo, click mo lang yung company, halimbawa CMEX, yung sa ano mo, no, para malaman mo yung lahat ng na-order mo, kung ilan ba talaga yung orders mo. So, click mo yung CMEX, yan. Then, click mo yung detail. So, lalabas na tong folder na to. CMEX Holding, CMEX folder mo. Tapos, nakalagay dyan lahat yung nabili mo. Transaction history ng pagkabili mo dun sa mga stocks na yun. Okay? So, take note, mga co-investor, no, every successful buy transaction, BDO Nomura will send a confirmation notice to your registered mail. Okay? So, kung may mga questions kayo, about sa kung paano na-compute yung average price ng stocks na hawak ninyo, just PM nyo lang ako. Tapos meron naman tayong, okay, post nyo sa wall. Tapos sasagutin natin yan. Pero mapapansin nyo, meron na tayong mga ilang sinagot sa wall natin. Yung mga questions sila about sa paano nakakompute yung average cost. Tapos yung paano makakuha yung sabi nga selling yung gain and loss mo, di ba? So, kung may questions kayo, comment na lang kayo dito sa below, comment below na lang sa video ko. Okay? Then, the end na yung ating presentation. So, I will share you a beautiful quote. Never depend on single income. Make investment to create a second source. Yan yung sabi ni Warren Buffett. So, kung alam mo naman na nagtatrabaho ko ngayon, tapos meron ka pang extra time, so why don't you do stock market? It's a second source naman talaga siya, di ba? So, thank you for watching, and see you on the next video regarding how to sell stocks using BDO Nomura Trading Platform. God bless you and happy investing po!